So I did my last video on T-Moss Boss. I expected it to end off on a bang, but it ended off on a whimper. It barely got any views. I really want to do another video on him, especially after his recent response to me. But I made a promise I would stop, and I need to find a new lolcow. But luckily for me, I came across a person known as Dayton Hypernova. Often when I talk about a lolcow, a lot of people comment, "It's just a troll, man." But the reason why I don't think people like T-Moss Boss or Future XXMD Comic Zones or whatever his stupid name is are trolls is because they've been keeping this persona up for a very long time and uploading constantly almost every single day. While Dayton Hypernova doesn't upload as much as the other two, he has been keeping up this persona for a very long time, and if he is a troll, then it's pretty impressive that he got his whole family involved in this. Revenge of the Sith has done a few videos on them, and Deadwing Dork has also done a video on Dayton Hypernova. There's even a Kiwi Farms about them. Dayton Hypernova started off by just uploading videos of bands he has recorded. The video quality is extremely bad. The color saturation is just terrible. Now, by the off chance that his camera is not terrible and he's just adding a filter, that's still pretty dumb. It just makes the videos even more unwatchable than they already are. And the titles are just so incomprehensible, they're pretty much impossible to read. The other videos he uploaded were just 30-second clips of him switching shirts. It's very bizarre, but it also shows that he has a severe skin condition on his body. But we'll get to that later. Now, none of this is really all that interesting, but on November 26, 2015, he uploaded his first video recording his family. In these videos, he also reveals that he has the skin condition psoriasis, and he blames his family for making it worse by causing him stress.
And that I have psoriasis all over my body, and it keeps me from having a regular life like any of these people have.
Yeah, he's the Attorney General. This is psoriasis.
Thanks for letting us know.
It's caused by stress.
Dayton Hypernova doesn't really have the best relationship with his brother.
My skin! Oh, it's my fault! The skin that ashes off of my arm. Listen, you're talking about psoriasis. It's a severe problem that's got worse from you yelling.
Because you won't go to the doctor.
It's all my
fault.
fault.
They told me to clean my
I go to the doctor and they reject
I'm a little baby. I want people.
And his channel is pretty much now just dedicated to him catching his brother on camera doing something terrible. For example, take this video, older brother, quote-unquote, hate crime, and bickering at football game. What happens in this video? Well, the staircase is recorded, and that's about it. You can hear some noises and people talking, but you can't make anything out whatsoever. If you think this is the one video where this happens, no, it's not. Even in Hypernova's most recent video, this happens. I love this comment. I don't think my headphones are loud enough to hear the voices in your head. Now everyone has family problems, and I'm pretty sure you had some pretty heated arguments with your own family. But Dayton Hypernova records these arguments, usually caused by him, and uploads them to YouTube. In one video he uploaded, his brothers were having an argument about politics, specifically centered around cops shooting people. Dayton Hypernova records this for several minutes, but once he gets involved, it gets really heated.
Yes, I know.
Back off and watch what you're
It's not
really
the politics, Dad. It's
It
really
is the
unstable.
politics.
It's an
Politics is
Okay, you're right that the subject is politics. I never disagree. I'm talking about an unstable person who can't keep his mouth shut.
I never disagree with politics. He's an unstable man and he can't keep his mouth shut. In this next part, you'll see how his brother tries to calmly talk to him, but Hypernova just keeps insulting him, making the argument become very heated.
Look, I'm sorry, but somebody asked me.
It's sad that your younger brothers are telling you straight to your face that you need to
The
grow
only
up.
thing I don't like about
I
need to grow up.
Listen, yes, right now your face
Earl, when's the last time you had a job?
I work a job 7 days a week.
Where?
Here in this
I do all your work here. I've done all your laundry.
You throw laundry
You know
on
what
the
you do all
ground.
day?
That's not work,
I
Sherman.
clean up after all your
You're
skin.
a bum.
When was the last time you had a job? I do chores in this house. Doing chores is not what I would describe as a job. And according to his brother, he says he does all the work for Hypernova. But Hypernova later got back at his brother by proving that he's lazy. How did he do this? By recording his brother doing yard work.
That's my older brother out there in the backyard. Working, supposedly, whatever that is that he's doing out there. He's never out there actually doing anything except for sitting on his ass.
Well, that's not what the video is showing. It's showing him not sitting but bent over, picking up weeds and throwing them in the garbage. And you'll see more of Hypernova's delusions throughout this video. This led a lot of people to speculate that he might suffer from schizophrenia. Now, the reason why Dayton hasn't been kicked out yet is because his father is a kind man and he loves all of his children.
There's a difference here. I love all of you.
But despite being such a kind old man to his children, anytime Dayton wants something, usually money, he just yells at his dad.
You owe me money for the week of January 12th, 2019.
$3,000. You said
that was all last year.
My credit card.
Why are you even breaking something that we agreed about? We agreed it's on camera.
I love this. He's yelling at his dad for owing him money, yet he owes his dad $3,000. Everybody has that one friend who will ask for money, and if you ask for your money back, they'll call you greedy and selfish. But if you owe them money in any way whatsoever, they'll constantly bring it up, and completely ignore all the money they owe you. Now, Dayton Hypernova claimed that the $3,000 that he borrowed was agreed upon by both his father and his mother, and it was caught on tape.
Those $3,000 had to do with the birthday and Christmas. Okay, and it was agreed.
Well, not by me, it wasn't.
Dad, it was agreed by you and Mom. It was agreed. Do not play games. We agreed it's on camera.
I looked around his channel and I couldn't find it, but I did find this little gem.
You're not allowed to buy stuff on the credit card. Do you understand?
I did.
You did what?
I bought stuff with a credit card.
You're not allowed to.
Well, I did.
Well, you're done.
I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Dang, despite this person being like 30 or something, they're acting like a smart-ass 6-year-old. You're not allowed to buy stuff with a credit card. Well, I just did. Well, you're done doing that. Nah, I think I have the ability to do it. Like, remember when you were 6 and your parents would say, stop going in Mrs. Fudge's yard, and then you would hop in Mrs. Fudge's yard and say, but I'm in her yard right now, I thought you said I couldn't do it, but apparently I can. But the difference between that and this is, when you did that, you were a little kid. This is a 30-year-old man.
You are done.
Mom,
I'm going to call the
Listen
credit
to me.
card and tell them no purchases.
Mom, I don't get paid enough to clean.
Bullshit. Go
Mom,
get
what?
a job.
I work.
Go get a job.
Mom, I have a job and I have
Jared,
arthritis
give
in
me
my
the
hands.
credit card.
Get a job. I have a job. I do chores around the house, and I don't get paid enough for it. Plus, I have arthritis in my hand. Man, this person has a skin condition and arthritis. What else do you think they have? Dayton Hypernova, the spoony one, called, and he wants all of his diseases back. Oh, and despite Dayton saying they don't make enough money, their parents pay them $20 an hour for 5 hours of work a week.
I mean 5 hours a week to do that. That's $20 an hour.
Dad, I'm not gonna have a fucking discussion about money when you owe it to me.
$20 an hour is not below
Yes, it
minimum.
is.
It is.
It's not that, Dad.
You're ignorant.
No?
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I was lucky to get $5 for cleaning both of my parents' cars. Really well, I might add. I don't even make $20 an hour now at my real job. But according to Dayton, $20 an hour is below minimum wage. You know all those people holding signs saying the minimum wage should be $15 an hour? Well, according to Dayton, that's way lower than the minimum wage. Like, where does this person even live where $20 an hour is below minimum wage? I want to move there.
I gotta call and cancel it.
Mom.
No! I told you no!
Mom.
No excuse.
Why can't I have a regular conversation with you at all?
You stole money from me. That's no big deal. You're acting crazy. I just want to have a normal conversation with you.
I told you.
All I did was buy a box of things, Mom. It
I
wasn't a
don't
big
care.
deal.
I told you
I
no.
pay you back everything and it's not
You
enough.
don't pay anything.
I paid back all that stuff. Everything
What?
of last
What
year.
have you paid?
Seriously, Mom.
What? I haven't seen any money.
You pay me. You're my boss. You're my employer. I get paid $100.
What? What did I just hear? You stole money from me, but I always pay you back. When? You are my employer. You pay me. I mean, that's flawless logic right there. Next time you take money out of the cash register at work, just tell your boss that they pay you. So if you steal money, who cares? You always pay them back by working for them.
Don't do anything.
I do! I clean your house and all that laundry!
Get out of the way!
I have arthritis in my hands, Mom!
Go get a job.
That's terrible! Wait, I'm not done here.
Yeah, it's so terrible to tell someone to get a job if they want money. Especially when they have totally legit arthritis.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I also love how his mom is trying to walk away and he starts chasing after her, trying to escalate the situation even more. This also completely disproves both of his parents being okay with him borrowing $3,000 from them. I mean, if his mom gets this mad over him buying one thing, I can't imagine how angry she would be if he spent $3,000. The thing that debunks Dayton Hypernova the most is himself.
I'm not done yet. Dad, this is unreasonable.
Well,
I'm not spending a massive amount of money on stuff. That's wrong with her, and she knows it.
Yeah, except for, that $3,000 you spent of your parents' money.
And you know it. This is
other things we know that you don't know we know.
That's nonsense. Anyway, Dad.
Well, you call it what you want.
Because you talk so ominously, I rebut that remark that you just made. It didn't make any sense, and it came off as snide, condescending, and almost like a threat.
Wow, so that sounded like a threat. Yet you said this to your poor old man.
It was agreed. Do not play games.
Yeah, that sounds like way more of a threat than saying, I know things you don't think I know. Now, if you couldn't tell by how much he talks about his arthritis and skin condition, he loves to play the victim. He constantly talks about how his brother beats him and how the whole family knows about it, and they do nothing at all to help him.
My sister is 100% okay with him being in this house beating me while she brings her kids here to babysit. She has 3 kids with her husband, and they all know that he beats me. In fact, he does it right in front of them.
Whoa, that's a dirty mirror.
This is on camera right now, and you're just giving me a blank stare like, but Dad, you know it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know about me getting beat down. That's never happened? Are you going to say that now? Because so much of this on camera is infuriating. Do you want to see your grandchildren in this house ever again?
Wow, that doesn't sound like a threat. That is a threat. Do you want to see your grandchildren again? Huh? But according to Dayton's brother, Dayton punched him in the eye.
What did you just say? Remember when you hit me in the eye and gave me a black eye? Police came because you hit me in the eye and gave me a black eye. Remember when you came out of the room and you started beating at her?
So here's what I think happened. He was in an argument with his brother, and it got pretty heated considering his brother seems to be the only person who really argues with him back. He then attacked his brother by punching him in the face, and his brother restrained him, putting him to the ground, which Dayton mistook as his brother body slamming him. But don't take my word for it, take the family's word for it.
They are witnesses, you idiots!
Wait, stop.
They are witnesses to
Let's ask a witness. Mom, I'm going to ask you one question only. Did Earl run out of his room in a violent rage and attack me and punch me in the face?
By the way, as I said before, this is all uploaded by him. This is beyond delusional. He's just exposing himself.
There's 2. And I'm not afraid to tell you right now to your face.
Oh, you're the one! You're a bum! You're a loser! All you ever do is
This is how it is, Dale, when he
and whine and say, life isn't fair, this, that, and the other. You're the one who never shuts up. You're the one who tells your mom, you can't take a bath because I'm going to...
You literally picked the one day that I had an argument with Mom about taking a bath.
I love that. You literally picked the one day where I had an argument with Mom about taking a bath. I love how he brings up the bath thing. Not argument with Mom about taking a bath. We've already seen him argue with his mom about who attacked who first, and about money. So when his brother brings up the whole bath thing against him, instead of focusing on having an argument with his mom, he focuses on the bath thing.
Who is the most mature person of this household?
You? You stood there while he was beating me days before my birthday this year.
What?
Your son, the big, older son who you refused to kick out of this house, he beats me repeatedly in the name of God. He beats me in the name of God, and you're telling me about God. You do not talk to him about God because you
called me a Christian.
I said that was real Christian talk, and then you turned it into Bible.
We were talking about Christianity, not the Bible. Those are two completely different things. Like, what is this person even on? And now the story's changing again. His brother is now beating him in the name of the Lord. And don't even talk about maturity. This is from the same video where he was arguing with his mom about the credit card.
Remember, you just said stuff about the Bible, about disrespecting your parents. I get beat in front of my parents.
What? The Bible may say respect your parents, but I get beaten in front of my parents.
You don't get beat in front of your
I got beat in front of you the weekend of my birthday in January, Dad. And there's video of him going crazy.
Let me see it.
It's out there.
It's not there.
No, I didn't say that, Dad.
I just love the dad's response. He is my favorite person out of this entire household. Now, there are no videos of Dayton's brother beating him, but there are videos of Dayton's mother saying that he punched his brother in the eye.
Dad, I get beat in this house, and I'm getting in trouble for buying one thing on a freaking credit card when I don't get paid minimum wage. Guess who was here this weekend?
$20 an hour.
No, that is not what I get paid. If I worked 1 hour out of the week, which is not what I work way more than 1 hour a week, then that would be fair. That is not what happens in this house.
You're full of shit.
No, I am not.
Enough!
Oh my god, I love this grandpa. But back to Hypernova, here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you work more. Your employer pays you for the work he sets for you. If you do extra work at work, they don't have to pay you for it. Also, I don't even think Dayton does 5 hours of work. Actually, scratch that. I know he doesn't do it.
Full of shit. You are a lying scumbag if you think I work 1 hour out of the day.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Go to hell where you belong. Stupid asshole. Dad, all I did was buy one thing on a credit card. I can pay her back, and she's saying she's going outrage mode. The woman stands there while your son, who's over 6 feet tall, beats the shit out of me. I'm like 5'9".
This is happening right now.
Will you stop being an ignorant fool and fucking grow up like you expect me to be when I'm getting beat in front of you? There's nothing wrong with me wearing dresses.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Dayton claims to be a trans woman, but this is the first time where I'm going to refuse to call them by their pronouns. 1, they have a fucking beard, and 2, which is way more important, they misgender themselves constantly.
You don't let a man beat another man. Not a man who dresses as a woman. You just don't.
And just so you're keeping track at home, they have arthritis, psoriasis, and now gender dysphoria.
I have no one in the family to talk to about my health issues because the only one I had is dead now, and then all of you are ignorant fools who act like terrible people to someone who sometimes has to walk with a freaking cane in the wintertime.
Wow, sometimes has to walk with a cane in the wintertime. Some people can't walk at all, and they don't act crazy like you do. Plenty of people have harder lives than you do, and they get way further in life. Stop acting like a freaking victim all the time.
That is terrible, to ever treat someone like that kind of shit when they're the only good person in the family left. That's terrible, and look at that look in your eyes, that tells me everything. You are full of it.
Wow. They actually think they're the last good person in their household. This is by far the most delusional person I have ever talked about. This outdoes Future XX Comic Zones, or however you say his stupid name, and TMOS Boss combined.
That's terrible, Mom. I can pay you back for that box, and you're going to have an outrage mode. I can pay you back that box. That is terrible of you. That is so immature and juvenile.
I love that he's calling others immature while he's stomping up the stairs like a 5-year-old brat who was told he couldn't have a cookie before dinner. And I'm not even joking here. The next clip is seriously how the video ends.
This is a bad one. So anyway, I'm turning this off now. They are terrible.
I did not edit that at all. That's how he stopped it. I highly recommend checking the other videos done on Dayton Hypernova. They're a fantastic watch. And please don't go harass this guy. I really want them to stay on YouTube. And hey, if this video does really well, I might do one more video on this guy. When I was one of the first people to talk about a lolcow, T-Moss Boss, I really overdid it with him. I did video after video. I think I roughly did a dozen videos altogether. But now if I do a video on him, it's just gonna seem petty. So I told myself, if I ever find a new lolcow, I'll make sure to take long breaks before I do another video on them. Doing commentaries on certain people is kind of like a drug. If you don't do it for too long, you start to get withdrawals. But if you do it too much, you build a tolerance to it. And after I got my first hit of Dayton Hypernova, I was immediately addicted. But I knew I had to stay away from it, for the sake of my friends and family. I went to rehab, and I was clean for over 9 months. You can have a baby in that amount of time. But I can't take it anymore. I need another hit. Or, better yet, 4 hits. That's right, we're covering 4 of Dayton Hypernova's videos. If you haven't seen the first video I've done on Dayton Hypernova, I highly recommend you check it out before you see this one. But after this video, I only plan on doing one more on Dayton Hypernova. I'm not going to do another one for at least a couple of months. Now for those of you who are out of the loop and don't know who Dayton Hypernova is, Dayton claims to be a trans woman and has arthritis along with a severe case of psoriasis, which is only made worse because Dayton doesn't bathe. There's even videos of him sweeping up his skin flakes. Now I know what some of you are thinking, Jar, can't you call Dayton a she? They're trans after all, and you should be respectful of their pronouns. Now I am normally respectful of people's pronouns on my YouTube channel, but Dayton is a special case. Dayton constantly misgenders themselves. He has said he's in drag when he's wearing a dress, which is something trans people don't say. And he wants to have a surgery to become a trans hermaphrodite, which is not a thing. There is no surgery that turns you into a hermaphrodite. Because if there was, everybody would be getting it. Don't lie, your soul knows the truth. The main thing Dayton is known for is filming themselves harassing their family, then uploading it as if he's in the right. And if you don't believe me, well, just keep watching.
Oh, that just inspired me to get a part 2 on these pants that you wear. You like humor, that's for sure.
You know that?
You're 40. And it's sad that none of your younger brothers or sisters look up.
You are autistic.
Artistic or autistic? Which...
This is the very start of the video. Dayton Hypernova, real name Earl, is harassing his brother, Sherman, who's just sitting on the couch watching TV with a dog in his lap. According to their family, they're both bums, and everybody wants them to move out and get their own lives. But Sherman is the lesser evil of the two. Dayton has never moved out, and Sherman has moved back in roughly 6 years ago. Now, Dayton has a lot of mental issues. I suspect he has schizophrenia, but I don't think he's autistic.
The school called Mom and said, your child is retarded. We want to put him in a retarded school, and they did.
Let's keep going.
That's not true.
Mom, they didn't call you and tell you that he had a mental issue?
No.
What was my mental issue?
No.
He's autistic,
No,
Mom.
they never
And we
said
accept
that.
him as an autistic child.
We're just gonna...
He's
Why are you saying that, Sherman? That's not true.
It is true. And
No,
he
it's
has...
not true.
Shall not pass!
That is Earl's and Sherman's dad. He's usually pretty chill, just check out my last video on Dayton. But every now and then he just can't take his 2 sons arguing all the time, and he blows up. Now if this is your first exposure to Dayton Hypernova, you may think it's strange that someone is recording their family arguing and uploading it. But believe it or not, this is the best video Earl has uploaded. The camera's not as shaky, he's zooming in on people, and he's not keeping his camera in his pocket. But above all, for once, his family is on his side.
It isn't true! He has bursts of violent outbursts, and he abuses his
Literally the one time.
He's very abusive
Sherman,
to you guys.
shut up!
Oh,
That
tell
is
me,
not.
it is true.
That is not true.
Literally the one time. This is probably the one time that you said something they didn't agree with.
So yes, what I'm showing you is the best of the best that Dayton has to offer. It's all downhill after this video.
My birthday's in 48 hours. You gonna be there, dude?
Sherman?
You gonna do there?
No, nobody.
You don't like those autistic kids. Those autistic.
Nobody's gonna be there because you abuse everybody.
Now, for those of you who are familiar with Dayton, and you think this is the infamous weekend before his birthday, where Sherman allegedly beat him, you would be wrong because this does take place after that happened. He mentions it in this video.
You're abusive to people, Earl. Dad said you drove the whole way home while he was driving.
I have it on camera, so we know. We know it based on the actual interaction.
Let's show the evidence.
Indeed, Dayton does have a video of himself harassing his dad while he's driving.
Fuck you!
Granted, it was a different video than what he's talking about now because the whole family was there and it wasn't just his dad. If you want more information on this whole interaction, well, check my last video on Dayton Hypernova.
Show how you were yelling and abusing.
Is this going to be on Good Morning America where you want to be on? You want to be on Good Morning America. You talk about that a lot on video where I have you talking about it.
Yeah, Dayton likes to claim he has certain things on camera that he does not have. As far as I'm aware, his brother has never talked about Good Morning America. If you can find a clip where he has, please show it to me. But in my first video on Dayton Hypernova, he claimed that he had his dad on camera agreeing with him that it was okay to spend $3,000 on his mother's credit card. I found the video and he was absolutely not okay with him using his mother's credit card without her permission.
You owe me money for the week of January 12th, 2019.
$2,000. You said
That was all last year. Why are you even breaking something that we agreed about? We agreed, it's on camera. Dad, it was agreed by you and Mom. It was agreed. Do not play games.
No.
You're not allowed to buy stuff on the credit card. Do you understand?
I did.
You did what?
I bought stuff with the credit card.
You're not allowed to.
Boy, that dresses like a girl because you're psychotic, and we sympathize. We know that.
All I need are those 5 seconds on video. All I have to do is go those 5 seconds on video and, like, you know, show Addie it, and you're never gonna be. It's gonna be you or the kids around these people. That's it.
Yeah, Dayton has no concept of money or how the law works. Someone being slightly transphobic is not going to make the Child Protective Services come in to make sure that someone who is slightly transphobic will never be able to see their nieces and nephews again. At least not yet. Let's not give the liberals any ideas. Now, before someone says, well, Earl wasn't talking about Child Protective Services, he was talking about his sister, Addie. The thing is, Addie feels the same way about Earl. She thinks he's a boy wearing dresses and is not actually trans. And this is not the first time Dayton has used his nieces and nephews against his family. In the last video I covered of Dayton, he said this to his dad.
I don't know about me getting beat down. That's never happened? Are you going to say that now? Because so much of this on camera, it's infuriating. Do you want to see your grandchildren in this house ever again?
Dayton, they're not your kids. If anyone should not be around them, it's you.
Earl, you're gonna die homeless.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, Dayton, I agree so much. In fact, this is the first time I have ever agreed with you.
Not. Well, actually, who are the people that
this is
you
all
with who kicked you out because you were abusive to them, the husband and wife?
You're talking about JJ Phillips.
JJ Phillips.
She's a sweetheart. She's awesome. Her boyfriend was kind of like you.
Okay, you know how I said earlier in the video that Dayton never moved out of his parents' house? Well, that was a bit of a lie.
What?
He did move out for a little bit with one of his female friends and her boyfriend. But because he kept on getting into fights with their boyfriend, he eventually kicked Dayton out.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
Yeah, because he
couldn't take what trans people or autistic people.
He took
Which
you
is
in,
it?
right? He said, Earl,
No.
I'm going to help you. And he let you in
harassed
the house.
me.
And then you beat him. You said, I hate you for being a good person. I hate you for taking me in.
Allegedly, he even threw Dayton's stuff on the lawn while he was away. And he has proof from Dayton's own videos that he uploads. He always shows he's the one starting the argument. And pay attention to this next part. He does something so bizarre.
Beat you, and then you broke up. Stop touching me. That's assault.
That's assault. That's assault. Me putting my arm next.
That's right. That's called physical assault. When Earl.
When I put my arm next to this arm.
No, when you touch
I was
people without their permission, that's abuse. Earl has psychological issues.
Why don't you both just shut up and sit down?
Ah yes, Dayton's mother, the matriarch of the family, who every now and then just has some of the best lines. But why did Dayton put his arm next to his brother? Was he trying to show his skin color difference? Was he trying to show that he has psoriasis and his brother doesn't?
Ew!
Your guess is as good as mine. So this video we just covered is called Bigot Brother Shaming Me Before Beating Me Autistic Psycho Boy Who Wears Dresses. Yeah, Dayton's titles are very wordy. The next video we're going to look at is Haven't Eaten 12 of a Meal Today, and my parents got home after leaving house all day to Bigot Son. If your grammar is this poor at 30, then you really shouldn't make a long title for your video.
I'm about to go downstairs and tell my mom that I've been starving all day, that there's no food left in the freezer for me, or at least there's very little left. And I've been starving all day, eating what's very little left in that freezer, so I've eaten half a meal today, and I'm lightheaded, so I'm going downstairs.
Oh, there it is, the beautiful dirty mirror, and Dayton's pterodactyl claws. And maybe Sherman does have a point. It is possible Dayton is autistic. He's looking off to the side and not directly at the camera. But this is the only symptom of autism that I have seen. It's still way more likely that he isn't autistic and is just schizophrenic.
I just stay upstairs to myself and I run down to the basement to do laundry, which I get paid very little for.
Bullshit! You get paid 20 bucks an hour to do laundry. And the machine is doing all the work, not you. Maybe Dayton is trans. It's such a woman thing to complain about. I have to do the laundry while my man is away at work. The machine is doing everything for you. It's not like in the old days where women used a bucket to wash clothes and then hung them up to dry. So Dayton puts his phone in his pocket and goes downstairs to talk with his mother.
I have no food left.
Well, Sherman's gonna go to the store.
Tonight?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Does he know that he needs to get food?
Huh?
Does he know that he needs to get food? He doesn't know
where
anything.
he's going.
He doesn't know anything about the food I'm going to eat.
I told him gluten-free burritos. That's what I told him.
Yeah, if Dayton wasn't bad enough, he's one of those gluten-free people. And yes, he thinks gluten-free burritos are his health food.
She doesn't know what she's talking about, and this is freaking infuriating. So I don't know what to do. He's not going to get anything that she tells him. He's going to pick up something random. I don't specifically eat gluten-free burritos, so I don't know where she gets that from.
Well, Dayton, I don't know where you're getting that from. She never said you specifically ate gluten-free burritos. She just told your brother to pick up some gluten-free burritos. And if you're starving, just eat what he gets. Stop complaining you get free food. Beggars shouldn't be choosers.
She doesn't communicate with me, but she communicates plenty with him, and he is a narcissist who abuses her verbally.
Dayton, you're the narcissist. You're the one who abuses her verbally. I would say look in a mirror, but you're already doing that. Did I make that joke in the last video? I don't care.
And they both harass me. He beats me and she harasses me right in front of... She harasses me while he's beating me.
I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep.
That's what happened in January, as I was getting beat down on the floor in this house, and she was going off at me or just being really sarcastic about me being in a dress while he was beating me down.
Oh god, that sounds like an amazing sight to see. Dayton's brother on top of him punching him in the face and his mother saying, "Aunt Sherman, you look really ridiculous in that dress. Take it off, you look like a slut. Oh, so is that one of my old bras you're wearing?" Alright, let's move on to the next video, which is called Conversation with Younger Brother in Town Who is in Denial Over Transphobe Fame. If you're wondering about part 1, I only found part 2 because it was on Dayton's Kiwi Farms.
So this is perfectly based on a social exchange.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with it being a fact.
Okay.
So I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm saying it based on a social exchange. I went to Cincinnati a month and a half ago, I think it was. This is middle of May, so it was about a month and a half ago. Or it's almost 2 months ago, probably. I went to Cincinnati to a horror movie convention, and I met Christina Ricci.
So
and
you dated Christina Ricci?
I proposed to her.
Oh my goodness!
I proposed to her on camera, gave her my information. I gave her a big bouquet of flowers, and she says, "I will marry you."
Oh.
So I am pretending to date Christina Ricci.
So you caught yourself on camera fake proposing to Christina Ricci, which Dayton is obsessed with. And if you're wondering who that is, she's basically a high B-list celebrity, low A-list celebrity who hasn't been in a movie in several years. But who does this? Who fake proposes to someone and claims to catch it on camera? It's so weird.
Can I say this to you guys? Any information I give to you about that, or beyond that, about Christina Ricci is between you and me. No one else in our family knows about anything else, because no one in our family can handle that information.
Your family can't handle the information of you fake proposing to a celebrity. Right. Also, here's a good idea if you only want yourself and 2 other people to know about something. Don't upload it to YouTube!
I shouldn't give too much information about her away. I'm nothing like my older brother who's just like...
You would say that he's married to Christina.
He'd say he's already married. No, I'm not going to say I'm definitely going to marry her or that I'm going to buy a big house with her. No, nothing like that I know of.
Okay, this is such a weird conversation. I'm nothing like my brother. I don't give too much information away. He would say he was married to Christina Ricci. Those 2 things do not correlate to each other. And on the subject of not giving too much information away, you're not really all that good at that. And no, your brother would not say he was married to Christina Ricci because he doesn't care about Christina Ricci.
If I tell you information, only the 2 of you know it.
Okay.
Yeah, only the 2 of them, along with everybody who has seen this video, and now thanks to me, my audience. So 2 people plus tens of thousands.
As far as the proposal itself, like I had no expectation other than they're going to take 5 seconds of listening to me propose to her and whatever. They were really friendly though. They were really nice people. I gave her my information. And that went from there, basically, because she contacted me since then. And I want to tell you more about it, but this has to be between us, because my family...
Yeah. No, I won't even tell Dale.
So you gave your information to a celebrity, and they contacted you. I'm gonna press X to doubt. Ooh, okay, that was exhausting. But we only got 1 more video to cover, and I have saved the best for last. The title of this video is Brother's Crazy Outburst in front of sister, mom, and dad.
Okay, so...
We're sick of you lying. Stop beating me.
When did the police...
Stop abusing me. Stop
Okay, Addie, this is why you don't join the conversation.
I guess I shouldn't have, but I just don't like...
Addie, this man...
No, wait, stop.
Yep, this is the beginning of the video. I did not edit anything out before this point. This is actually how a lot of his videos begin. But there is something special about this one. Just keep watching.
Earl, don't bully us.
Sherman, can you stop bullying my father.
Can you stop bullying your transgender sister?
Okay, so Sherman is the brother of Dayton, and Dayton's real name is Earl. I think Addie misspoke, or was trying to tell Sherman something, and then turned to Dayton, because she is facing him and not the brother. Sherman does not bully their father, Earl certainly does. And then Earl, in response to that, says, "Stop bullying me by telling me to stop bullying people."
You're a boy! You're a boy with mental issues who beats up your family! You beat your mother, you beat your father!
I liked how the brother stood up and sat down, then stood up again. I just wanted to say that.
I've never
Earl beats his parents! He hates his parents! The police come and arrest Earl!
Let's do it! Let's beat me! Let's do it! Let's beat me!
Oh my god, at long last, his brother is going to beat him, and Dayton is actually going to catch it on camera. We have been waiting for this moment for so long.
I've been waiting for this moment for all my life.
Also, he seems really excited about being beat. I hope it doesn't give him an erection.
Happy birthday to me! Happy birthday!
Oh my god. He just hit his brother with glass. Is that blood on his brother's face? So, Dayton just hit his brother with a glass and then uploaded it as proof of his brother beating him. This goes beyond narcissism. This goes beyond schizophrenia and narcissism. This is straight up delusion. And the fact that his brother doesn't break every bone in his body is a testament to just how kind his family is. A lot of people hate Dayton's parents for not kicking him out, but if they did kick him out, then he would be society's problem.
He abused me! He hit me with glass and he tried to get me! Why does he hate us? Why does he abuse us?
I don't know what's
Why does he hate us? He just showed this!
This man has been...
He just do this in front of a little baby!
Those couple of seconds is all I need to show Child Protective Services to make sure Dayton never sees his niece and nephews again. You see what I did there, guys? I made a reference to something that happened earlier in the video. Pretty clever, right? I am so SMRT.
He threw this in front of a little baby! He's trying to a little baby!
God, you're pathetic and scary.
What? So Dayton hit someone with a glass in front of a baby, and his reaction is, "You are pathetic and crazy," as he runs upstairs. Hitting someone with glass is scary. Running up the stairs after hitting them is pathetic.
Yes, Addie! He beats me! He beats me!
His little nephew! He threw this glass at his little nephew! Show it, Earl! Show it! Show it live! And you tried to a little baby!
What is wrong with you, idiot?
You tried to a little child!
No one's trying to a child, you idiot!
He just hit his brother with a glass, and he's still trying to convince his sister that his brother is the abusive one.
How do you function?
But credit to Dayton, he did upload the video, so at least he fulfilled his brother's wish. And with the whole line of, "No one's trying to a baby, idiot."
No one's trying to a child, you idiot!
I want that for my text notification.
You cannot even be in the same room with a person without threatening violence if they upset you.
To be fair, I have the same problem myself. I can't be in the same room with someone who hit me in the face with a glass without threatening them. It's a problem I suffer from and many Americans suffer from too. We need to stop victim blaming people who throw glass in our face. It's time for us to step up and take responsibility for our actions. By beating the shit out of people who hit us in the face with glass and not even threatening them, just go straight for the violence.
Addie, I'm talking to Cheryl Parkway about this man's behavior. I am talking to Cheryl Parkway about this man's behavior.
Oh, for those of you who don't know who Cheryl is a female cop who's assigned to Dayton's household. Allegedly, Dayton has been arrested a few times and taken away from his family for a few nights. And yes, this is a real reason why Dayton stopped uploading, because the police are aware of his YouTube channel. Also, it's not such a good idea to show a police officer a video of you throwing glass in your brother's face.
He keeps coming at me with that glass.
Oh yeah, he is coming at you with a glass, so you can catch it on camera and upload it and show it to everyone.
Do you see his behavior right now? Do you see this? Oh my god!
Yeah, I do see his behavior, and he deserves a medal for being so calm after getting hit in the face with glass. I really can't get over the level of narcissism this person has.
Earl! Do you recognize that you threw a piece of glass? A piece of antique glass. You abuse your courage.
What?
Everybody's sick and tired. Nobody wants to get around you.
This man beats me.
This man beats me.
I'm sure he does beat you, after you attack him first. So I'm totally cool with him beating you.
This man beats me. He's been doing it for the past 5 years.
Okay guys, that's it. I need your help. We need to find Dayton's brother Sherman and beat the shit out of his palm with all the high fives we're gonna give him.
I cannot live in a house where he's beating me and you cannot sit by! Cheryl Parkway is being informed. Cheryl Parkway will be informed of all of this. She already knows.
She doesn't already know. You didn't message her or call her. And Sherman has a broom in his hand. He's sweeping up the broken glass on the floor so the rest of the family doesn't step on it and hurt themselves. What a kind, gentle soul.
She already knows.
You need to stop.
I'm not stopping anything as long as that's the man, it's his way, and he's in his house with your child that's already born, let alone the twins.
Yeah, Addie, you better watch out. Dayton might throw a glass in front of them too, so you need to cut Sherman out of your life so Dayton can stop doing that.
What? You are verbally... You are...
No! Did you? Yes or no?
What?
Earl! Broadcast it live. Did you write this?
Why are you having a meltdown when you are beating people?
Why are you having a meltdown while you're beating people? Also, the whole thing with Addie saying, stop abusing people, and Dayton almost saying, stop verbally abusing me. That part was just fantastic.
Just try to little child.
Addie, that is a problem. Mom and Dad, this is a problem. No one should be less than half that man's size getting beat down regularly, and it's happening. It's when I'm in drag, Addie. It's when I'm in drag.
Okay, so when Dayton's in drag, which is something trans people don't say, he throws glasses at people. By that I mean he throws glass, plural as in glasses. I don't mean glasses as in the thing you put on your face. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up.
Love it if both of you would move out, because obviously
I'm moving out. He's gonna be the problem around your child because he beats people. He has had meltdowns. I have video of him having a meltdown in front of the child.
You know, maybe I'm just transphobic. Maybe I have a little bit of bias, so I'm gonna ask you guys at home, what is worse? Throwing a glass at someone in front of a little baby, or having a meltdown at someone after they threw a glass at your face in front of a little baby? Also, Dayton is not going to move out until his parents are dead.
I have a video of you
Yeah.
having a meltdown in front of my parents just now.
Yeah.
Yep, that is all true. You caught yourself having a meltdown in front of everybody, throwing glass at someone's face, and you uploaded it. This is what amazes me most about Dayton. There are plenty of people in the world like him, but very few of them record what they've done and upload it. And he uploads it as if he's in the right, but no one's on his side.
Because I'm recording it right now showing people his problem. It's only in reaction to his problem. It's not my issue. It is not my issue. It's a catalytic issue based on him.
It's a catalyst issue based on him after you threw a glass at his face. Also, to everybody who thought there was blood on Sherman's face, and it's remarkable with how calm he is after getting hit in the face with a glass, I think the glass actually missed him and there's just wine on his face. No one starts bleeding that fast after getting a few little cuts on them. A big cut, sure, but not a little one.
You need to chill.
You need to realize that it's a problem that
And that's how the video ends. I did not edit it to make it end sooner. I swear that's actually how it ended. Now there is a part 2 and a part 3, at least I think there is, based on the video's title. If you guys want to seek them out and cover them, you're more than welcome to, as long as you link me them after you're done covering them. Now, I just want to say, it takes a lot for me to finally hate someone. It took T-Moss Boss years for me to say that I hated him. But I started hating Dayton after I saw just one of his videos. Even the leader of the LGBT community in Dayton, Ohio, hates him. There are plenty of crazy trans people out there who the media will do whatever they can to defend. But no one is defending Dayton. That just shows how crazy he is.